There are 3 different ways to navigate around ProVault, but the method with the primary focus is in this main frame. Simply by clicking on the Next and Back buttons, you allow ProVault to guide you through the questionnaire. By clicking Next, you move through each screen, completing the answers as you go, skipping over the questions or sections you choose to come back to later. Fields marked with a red asterisk are required to save that page. Many of the questions are dynamic in nature, so that you only see questions that apply to you. Eventually, you move through all sections. Getting started, you and your case, income, expenses, assets, debt, and to do. There is a great deal of information to be completed. You will likely come back to your work several times before completing it, and ProVault securely stores your data until you come back to it. As you become more familiar with the application and the information you need to provide, you may jump around to the sections you know you need to complete by using one of the other 2 methods of navigating. Up here on the top, we have tabs you can select that we recently used to show you all the sections. Let's say you need to find your tax returns before completing part of the income section. When you come back into ProVault, you can click on the Income tab. ProVault will take you to a landing page for income where you can select which page you want to work on. The third method for getting around ProVault is an even more efficient method, the right menu. Here you can jump around the application like you can with the tabs, but you can expand the menus you are working with at the time to quickly get to the exact screen you want. You can also collapse menus so your right menu isn't too long, only showing what you want. The next time you come back into ProVault, you have your pay stub at hand, and you know you need to go directly to the mandatory and voluntary deduction screens in the income section. As in most online applications, you must always click a Save or Submit button to save any work. Your Next and Back buttons on updatable pages have save functionality built in. Before using the tabs or right menu navigation or leaving a page you have updated in any other way than Back or Next, click the Save button first. Keep in mind that when you log into ProVault, you are starting a session. Your data is confidential in nature, and ProVault takes the security of your information very seriously. Therefore, your session will time out when its duration is complete, similar to online banking sessions. You may change your session duration in Getting Started, Save in Session. You can make your session duration longer when you are in a secure location and you aren't worried about someone accessing your computer when you leave it. Your session timer restarts whenever you navigate to a new page or click one of the Save buttons. It's a good idea to get in the habit of clicking Save whenever you have done a lot of work on a page, so that if you get pulled away, you won't lose your work. ProVault has various features which help you to understand how to complete your questionnaire with accuracy and without having to go to your family law professional for every little question. The more you utilize these features, the more time and money you will save. ProVault's section level help, page instructions, QuickHelp, and Show Me videos are packed with helpful tips and legal information, easy to access and right at your fingertips. Keep in mind that ProVault never gives legal advice. Always go to your family law professional for legal advice. Let's look at the section level help for income. Many pages include instructions at the top of the page. Literally hundreds of possible fields may affect the one number that ends up printing on your sworn financial statement for gross monthly employment income, so ProVault explains how to get that number accurate. QuickViews open up quick views into sections of your sworn financial statement. The quick view on the employment income page shows you all sections of the SFS that are affected by the page you are working on. This way you can see exactly how your updates affect the end product without trying to look for your changes in the long SFS document. Close the quick view window, make any updates, and be sure to save. Then click the Quick View icon again to see how your new changes affect your SFS output. Fields with one of these question mark icons have QuickHelp available. Click on the QuickHelp icon to read more information about that field. These QuickHelps are packed with valuable information. This QuickHelp explains the precise line number on the specific schedule of your income tax return to find the value you need for this field in the questionnaire. ProVault contracted the services of a certified financial planner specializing in divorce to write all the income QuickHelps, and you can benefit from that information at the click of an icon. Click the Close button to clean up your workspace. At the end of each section, ProVault provides a quick view of that section in your sworn financial statement. This gives you the next level view of your SFS. To see your entire SFS, click on the SFS pane in your control window. Notice that your version prints with a draft watermark. Your family law professional will print the final copy for you, and they also control several other printing options. This first section of the SFS is called the caption. You do not have access to change many of the fields in this section. Your family law professional needs to update most of the fields to complete your caption. The next section is your employment statement. Then follows income, expenses, unsecured debt, income expense summary, assets, and your oath, which you must sign and get notarized. You will also be required to submit a certificate of service for your SFS stating that you have submitted a copy of the SFS to the other party. You will also be required to submit a certificate of compliance with mandatory disclosures. This document lists all of the documents required for you to submit. You indicate which items you have submitted in the To-Do section of the questionnaire under Mandatory Disclosures. Since your SFS draft opens up in another window, you can keep it open if you want to compare it to your questionnaire. You can save a copy of your SFS PDF to your computer. It's helpful to print a copy of your SFS before you begin or partway through your questionnaire to carry with you to remember what information you still need to gather.